It was a few days ago when the world was stunned by the news of George and Amal Clooney's sudden separation. While this Hollywood power couple had always appeared to be the epitome of relationship goals, news of their divorce quickly spread across all major news outlets. Fans couldn't help but wonder what went wrong between the two, especially after being married for so many years and having twins together. It's not often you hear of a marriage like theirs ending, especially since George Clooney has been so publicly committed to Amal, whom he described as his perfect match. But here's the twist: as rumors started swirling, speculation also began to rise about what could have triggered this breakup. Was it their demanding careers? The pressure of living in the public eye? Or were there deeper, more personal reasons behind the split? That's when the unexpected happened. As expected, George Clooney was asked about the situation during his latest appearance at a major event. The spotlight was on him, and every word he spoke was analyzed by fans and media alike. What did George Clooney have to say about the shocking divorce rumors? In an exclusive statement, Clooney responded to the divorce speculation with a calm demeanor that surprised many. He addressed the rumors head-on and, in a surprisingly candid moment, shared that his priority remains the well-being of their children, Alexander and Ella. Clooney was adamant about keeping their family life as normal as possible for the sake of the twins, revealing his dedication to ensuring they grow up in a loving and stable environment. "We're focused on our children. That's the most important thing," George stated. "Everything else, the media, the rumors, they don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Amal and I are still co-parenting, and that's what matters right now." While his response was measured, fans were left wondering about the deeper implications of George's words. Could this be a sign of reconciliation, or was it merely an attempt to shield their children from the public fallout? As much as George Clooney's words were comforting to some, they raised more questions than answers. What wasn't said spoke volumes. George's carefully crafted statement made no mention of the reasons behind the divorce. This left many fans speculating whether there was a more personal reason for the separation, one that might never be publicly revealed. After all, Clooney and Amal have always been private about their relationship, keeping most of their personal life away from the prying eyes of the media. However, some insiders have hinted at the possibility of long-standing tensions that might have led to the split. Despite the image of the perfect couple, sources claim that George and Amal faced mounting pressures from their hectic professional lives, which put a strain on their marriage. With George being involved in numerous humanitarian projects and Amal's high-profile career as a human rights lawyer, the couple found it difficult to find time for one another. One thing George made clear was that the kids would not feel the effects of their separation. "Our children will always know they have two parents who love them unconditionally," George said, further reassuring fans that the split would not affect their family dynamic. Many fans, however, have raised concerns about how the twins will adjust to this sudden change. While George's calm approach to the situation is admirable, it's hard to ignore the emotional toll such an event can take on a family, especially young children. Now, the big question remains: what happens next? Will George and Amal stay apart, or is this just a temporary separation? As of now, neither of them has made any definitive statements about the future of their relationship. They're both continuing to focus on their careers and their children, but fans can't help but wonder if this is the end of the Clooney marriage or merely a rough patch they're going through. What's undeniable, however, is that both George and Amal have been incredibly supportive of each other in their respective endeavors. While their personal lives have taken a hit, they both continue to lead successful careers, and it's clear that they will both remain influential figures in their own right. The public reaction has been mixed. Some fans are devastated by the news, feeling like they've lost a piece of Hollywood's magic. Others, however, are sympathetic to the couple's need for privacy, understanding that even the most glamorous of unions face challenges. But one thing is clear: George Clooney and Amal Clooney will continue to be at the forefront of public interest. Whether they reconcile or not, they've certainly captured the public's attention, and fans are hanging on every word they say. As we wrap up, one thing is clear: George Clooney's response to the divorce rumors wasn't just about shutting down speculation. It was about sending a message that family comes first. His focus on his children and commitment to co-parenting is admirable, and it's a side of George that many fans don't often see. We may never know the full truth about what led to this divorce, but for now, George Clooney has given us a glimpse into how he's handling the situation. And no matter what the future holds for George and Amal, it's clear that they will continue to be major figures in both Hollywood and the world of humanitarian work. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below your thoughts on George's response to the divorce news. Do you think they'll reconcile, or is this the end of the Clooney marriage? Let's discuss it in the comments.